How many years in total this for you? You are dancing like in total, right?
I think we can say like
What really motivates you and keep you pushing, keep you going?
what's motivating me. It's
I would like also to ask you to please talk about your project. What is exactly your project?
the project is called
Hi, hello everybody. This is Underground Stories episode 3 with Bgirl Laura from France. I met her at the IB at the Bonnie and Clyde.
with Chile. How was it?
What is the name?
The flip flop battle. Flip flop battle.
Can you tell me something also about your journey, how you started Bgirling, so they can also get to know you first?
So I started breaking in 2010, and I started dance by other side. Like in 2007, I started with electro dance, and then after I did some my first hip hop class. But I always enjoyed dance in any way except academic way, because I was not used to a strict things in dance, and I really found myself in hip hop styles. And then in 2010 I met Paolo. I was like 14 at this time, and I started breaking. It was with the crew Flow Killers. Then after this, I finished my school, my degree, etc. And I stopped dance for a while, and then I came back with the will to dance for a living. And I made the formation. So for 2 years, I did Paris Dance School, and it was 2 years, about 30 hours per week of dance, and all style of hip hop, locking, popping, jazz work, also capoeira. But when I finished, I came straight back to breaking. So in 2017, from this, I never stopped training breaking for like even a month in my life. And I start to do a battle, and I traveled across the country. I go to the last edition from Silverback Open at Philadelphia.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was the last one. And I also, this year it was 2018, and the next year I go to my first outbreak in 2019, and first IB.
Oh.
And then COVID. And at this time I was giving a breaking class for a living, and then everything stopped. After this, I came across Leah from Lady Rocks, and I joined the crew in 2022. And beside that, I made my own crew also, which is called Highlights. But it's not just breaking, it's all style crew. And here we are in 2025, and I'm still doing breaking, battling in France, across the world, and I'm still teaching also, but not so much. And I do show companies, so I work with companies, and I also create my own
All-star
shows and everything.
Yeah, that's really, really inspiring, and also motivating, like because I just met her a few weeks or maybe 2 months now, but I follow her on Instagram, and she's posting when she's posting some stories or reels, it's really inspiring. Especially I love her talk track also, so it's, guys, really. How many years in total this for you are dancing like in total, right?
I think we can say like I dance for like 17 years now, and even if I was not consistent all of those years, but it's part of the journey. I would say that.
We were talking back in a few weeks ago about the scene and about how you see it, this year outbreak, this year IB, and we were comparing outbreak and IB, not in a bad way, we were talking in a good way, but we liked, more IB.
Yeah.
And if you wanna say also your opinion and why.
It's true that this year I was thinking that I will more appreciate Outbreak, because I really like Outbreak, and it was the first time I go. But I surprised myself, and I really enjoy IBA this year, because it was so like holidays. So to me it was so holidays, and I was missing that at Outbreak, even though it was really
It was amazing.
Really,
really enjoyed.
But the fact that at IBE there is really many styles of dance. It's something that I really appreciate, because I'm a big girl, but I'm also a dancer. But Outbreak is really like the excellence, I think, of breaking.
Yeah.
And you never will never see this somewhere else than in Slovakia.
Exactly. It's for me also. I saw it in 2013 because you were in 2019.
Yeah, 2019, 2022, and 2025.
Yeah, for me only 2013. Saw it first time and was, for me, the first experience was so big when they had the little orange phones. If you saw it, like little headphones, like with the orange phones, it was amazing. And now in 2025, so I can compare it from that and this. But really, Slovakia is proud of it. What really motivates you and keep you pushing, keep you going every day?
People, most of the time, because I want to push further, to go and be able to battle some people for this sport. But also I really like to my whole life I really like to be the strongest I can be. So every time I train, I always have a new move, even if it's not wow, the move is not incredible, but I always find something to add to the pockets.
Yeah, freestyling is really important. I love seeing people when they do that,
Yeah, and I assume that I'm not the kind of big girl that goes to the training room and you need to have your set, you have to do this power move. I'm a bit lazy. I totally say it, but I'm a bit lazy because I so much like to dance. When I start to drill, if I hear some music,
you like
there is ADHD and like dancing and everything.
Guys, we are at the place. What's the name?
104.
That is it. I believe her, whatever she said. And it's many dancers in one place, and I just see that there is like a massive place up, massive place down for dancers. Downstairs were many styles, upstairs many styles. On the other side, acrobats. And imagine the music, 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 music. So if you have ADHD, it's like kicking in. But it's so nice. Like you just see the atmosphere, the groove, And that's, in every cities, countries should have that, I don't know if they have it, but I bet somewhere maybe they have it.
I know that some dancers from the world, when they came in Paris, they say that there is no other place like this in their cities, or it's more like open air training.
Yeah.
But it's true that here we have winter, so it's cool when you have a place when you can go inside, because outside is cool, but when it's really cold, it's cool to have this.
And of course, this underground stories is all about knowing people's more, not just about dance, but about as you, how you are a human being, you know? So I would like you, if you have anything you would like to share with, you know, the people who will see you, that's to know you really, you, if you like to share something like anything you feel like this represents me more than a dance, you know?
Okay. First of all, I'm really introvert. So if we like kind of know each other, but we never spoke, and like we see each other in the battles, maybe I will look at you and say, don't say hello, because I'm so scared to say hello, and then you will say, who are you? And I will be like, oh, you are from Instagram, we like post or everything. So I'm a bit like this, even though maybe that's not the appearance I give on social media, but I'm really introvert in life. It's true that when I was young, when I was a child, my father was military, and so I moved to different places around France, but also we go with my family. We go to Africa in Djibouti for more than a year, and I moved like maybe 25 times during the time I was born until now, and it was something that bring me to the hip hop, because I was born in the south of France, and I started dancing electro in French south. But the things that were always with me was like television, for example, and like on the TV, I was always watching for MTV or stuff like that. Yeah, for old school, so video clip and with dance, and that's the thing that were always with me all the time. And when I arrived around Paris, because I lived in Paris from 4 years now. When I was like 14, I was living at Lieusaint. It's in the set for the French, but it's like 40 minutes from Paris, and that's where I start breaking and hip hop, and yeah. So I'm like kind of really independent, because
You grown up like
I grew up like this, and I can easily, even if I'm introvert, I can easily
adapt to it.
adapt. So new place already adapting, and I also connect easily with people, and I was not good at English when I was at school, and I really learned to speak thanks to like series. Yes, at series, and moving with dance. So dance taught me a lot during all of this, and I really really like to speak
Exactly.
English with
It's, I think a lot, everybody can agree with that. The dance really saved a lot of people, like really saved, and still does every single day.
Yeah.
If you feel down, you just start a bit of groove. Like, you know, you want to eat and you just start a bit of groove. And
yeah, when I feel bad, or I know that the things that can reconnect my mind and my body is dance. The dance helped me a lot. Also in my younger me, if I don't dance or reconnect to the body for at least even 5 minutes, I'm going crazy. And when I feel bad or anything, I know that what I have to do is to go in the body and dance. I use the term reconnect because I feel like that when I'm dancing. And when I was younger, dance was also something that I can hide in it. Like I was saying, I'm introvert. When I was younger, like I didn't like to say how I feel or just to express some feelings, and I really hide into dance, to express all of it, to just not even express, but just to let it out, you know. Some people are always saying that, but I think it's really true, and that's really yeah, exactly. And that's I think that's why dance is really good for people, and I really recommend to everyone to dance in his life, because the dance will always reconnect the mind and the body. And nowadays some people are just in the mind, they forgot about their bodies, and if you don't do anything with your body, I think you kind of sometimes you kind of explode, you know, because you need to let it out, some stuff from your body.
I would like also to ask you to please talk about your project, about what is exactly your project.
The project is called Bgirls from the World, and like it's a new project, but it was on my mind from a long time. It's a project about Bgirls, and it's videos portrait of Bgirls from the world, without speaking, just dance, like short portrait. And I made the first video on May or June 2025. And this one was not a portrait, but the purpose was to call many Bgirls from Paris to join together and do a big video to show that Bgirls are there, and stop saying there is no much Bgirl doing breaking. And especially in Paris, there are a lot of Bgirl. I can name like 30 Bgirl at least. This project I wanted to put, yeah, and to put some light also on Bgirls, and not just wait or just call Bgirls from with high levels to do the project. I also want to show Bgirls from all levels at one time of their life, and maybe some of them in 5 years will not break anymore, or maybe they will be a Red Bull BC1 champion or anything. And I just want to capture, to take this moment. So I'm wanted also that this project came from a Bgirl, so me, but also I'm not working alone, and I'm working with Taiga, which is a Bgirl also, and she's doing amazing, and she's also a videast, so video maker, and she's working with me. And I told her I want someone that breaks also, but especially a Bgirl to work with me to film those Bgirls.
Because it's really important in the scene as a dancer or Bgirl or B-boy that they are dancing when they video, because they know what they
Yeah, and also for the representation, I think it's cool also that we do projects from us, by us, for us.
Yeah.
And that's, I think it's really important to not wait for peoples that are beside the scene or waiting for B-boys to do project, because B-boys are doing a lot of projects. And I personally, I'm really watching what B-boys do, and it's like inspiring, but also it's inspiring also to see what is missing, you know. And I'm telling myself, okay, this missing, I will do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go. I think Bgirls, we really have to speak out, to do projects and not be afraid to do it, because when I spoke to many Bgirls, we have a lot of great ideas that can move forward the scene. And
Step by step.
Yeah, step by step.
I'm really happy that, we're doing this also with the podcast. It's a lot of people doing podcasts, not as a Bgirl, because we don't ask questions about girls. They don't ask.
This this I think we can talk about because we were talking about just like a few hours ago. Yeah, yeah, we had like technically we had a discussion about this just after the training, and usually I think the discussion are how we feel about the day at practice, because we have a period or not, and or I think we are really like open to the discussion about how we feel about the today's session. Or today I was not feeling well because I yeah it was my first day, or my period are coming and I can feel it.
Yeah, or it just finished, and then
Yeah, and why is it important for us? It's like because either you have your period or not, this will affect sometimes how you dance. Sometimes you have it and you're not feeling the dance, or sometimes you have it and the dance is really angry. I think it's affecting how we dance, how we are all day.
okay. Some of the girls is different though.
Yeah.
Somebody is angry, somebody is emotional.
I think I'm just like a bit angry. Like I'm like this. If it's a podcast without the face, imagine that I have an angry face. But like I'm just like a bit angry for 2 days, and then I'm the best person you will know. Yeah. But thing that we can talk is when you have your period during a battle. And I think also like sometimes, I don't know for you, but I come to a battle and it's outside and you have your period and like there is no toilets. For example, one time I did a battle, it was inside toilets, how you want, but I do the pre-selection inside first. Okay, but I had my period and I remember that I didn't change for a long time, so I was saying, okay, after that, I really have to go. Just after that, they called me because the battle started and I was qualified, and I go straight to the finals without a break. And I was like, shit, how it and at one moment I was just sitting myself on the dance floor to wait for the next term. I go up and lots of blood. Hopefully I was like in a black pants, but I was like real.
But we're about to go to a battle, to Prague battle, and she's today the jury. So, guys, today we have to go rush. Not rushing, right? We're not rushing. No. It's not. It's close. It's perfect times. I just want to say a massive thank you one more time for coming and doing this with me, because I really appreciate it. That we talked about it more freely.
Yeah.
Mom's keeping it. We talked to her about this, like.
And thank you also for coming to Paris. You have to know that the journey, she came from Paris. She left yesterday at 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. From a place and arrived in Paris this morning at 6 a.m. And then tomorrow go back 6 a.m. to the house.
But yeah, thank you so much. This was episode 3 with Laura and the Bgirl Stories.